Hello, 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 my lovely little nightmares. Alright, picking right back up where we left off. We did the investigation. It took only like 30-ish minutes, and then I tried to prolong it by reading through all the evidence in the Monokuma file, which did not take long enough. Oh my gosh. And now we're at the trial room. I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. Time for pointless jokes and jabs have passed.
Thrills, chills, kills!
So it's been like 2 days. What do you mean? And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, We get the point! Yeah, it's a class trial. We get it. You said this every single day, man. You are so frustrating. Okay. So let's see. Do we have any new skills we can add? I don't think we got enough points to... I don't think we hung out with anyone enough to get any new skills. No, we didn't. Dang. Okay, so... see what the information for Kyoko's testament gave. Did we not read the duct tape? Assume that it's related to the case, but nobody can imagine how. Okay, Kyoko used Monokuma's secret tool, which grants access to any room in the school to sneak into the 2nd floor of the dorms. This area seems to have no monitors or security cameras. Okay, cool. So now we finish preparations and we just go right on it, I guess. Wish me luck, guys!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Kyoko's in the child room.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost!
Hero, sweetie, hero. Please.
But she has legs and stuff.
Ghosts can have what? Yeah, whatever.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
What?
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh,
So mean.
you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way that corpse is Kyoko. And if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. Hero is so dumb, he's keeping the case from progressing at all. Okay, so I don't have any choice but to. Oh boy, okay. What could be the answer? Right-handed food by analysis, take nails. Cool.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
Yeah,
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Can we just ignore Hero and move on? Like, hey, I know that body's in Kyoko's, and I know I can prove it. Like, everybody else
That
knows that.
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a...
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
No, wrong one. Okay. It's not that. What's wrong? Did I say something weird?
Shoot!
Okay, so it's not the body examination.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Interesting.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
There we go. Fake nails.
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right?
I wore fake gloves. I'm not fake gloves. I wore fake nails before whenever I cosplayed as Junko once. I pulled them off like 30 minutes into the con. I could not stand the feeling.
It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails. Don't you think?
Also the hand had next door.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body...
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
Okay.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts with... Great, okay. This is so dumb. Tattoo on the right hand. Tattoo on the right hand is probably representation, right?
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Well, if we can't identify the body...
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Right hand. Right hand. It's on the right hand. I'm smart.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
Yeah.
What? For real?
For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Coco, what?
A cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
Hero.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
What the heck? Coco.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
Because that the other information we have, the victim's identity should be clear.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is a wolf. Wolf. Hangman's Gambit. Are you kidding me? Okay. Come on. Come on. Heck.
Now I understand.
Did he really need to think that hard?
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
4 letters.
Fenrir,
You did not
the
need
wolf
to do
of
that.
Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge world-ending wolf beast.
Oh, cool.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh boy.
What? Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Or someone else told her
Then
that.
who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character, which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this, no matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brain!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Dude, what? First of all, the stand you're standing at has 16 spots for people to stand at. Second of all, Makuro's already the 16th person that was hiding within the school. And I'm pretty sure Mukuro was actually the Junko that got scared at the beginning of the game, because let's be real here, why would she be wearing the same boots and nails as Junko?
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
One of us, quote unquote.
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Again, a little bit of strawberry blonde hair was sticking out of underneath of the mask. She had the nails, the same nails as Junko, the same freaking boots as Junko. And it stated that there was a bunch of other wounds on the body that seemed to be a couple of days old. And considering the fact that I keep commenting that it has not even been a month that this killing game has been going on, I would say that the wounds from Chapter 1 is probably like a few days old, if you really want to stretch it. More like a few weeks, but like, whatever.
Huh?
I was not paying attention. What did he say? All your stuff are already narrowed down to the suspects.
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Based on what we know, there will only be two suspects.
I got it!
Why are you asking him to say
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs, all of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
The only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Dang it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time was the body discovered?
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
How did it take them 2 hours to climb upstairs, by the way? Whatever. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. No, wait, okay, maybe not. Hold on, let me think. Okay, so Makoto went to the dining hall at 7:30 and met Hina there. Then they went to the gym. So they spent, what, like an hour and 30 minutes? Something like that? In the gym, just watching everyone dismantle Monokuma and the bomb. I don't know. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after, but I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Yeah, then it looks like the game has begun. If they can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I didn't have an alibi. To do that, I must make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. Okay, so... Okay, so...
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
I'm pretty sure the sprinklers should be the answer. It has to be.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Count it. Count it. Count it.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
The body wasn't
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet, dripping.
Sorry, Toko, but you're...
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
No, you're the one who
No,
thinks that.
I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean by denying the sprinkler? Are you trying to deny my entire existence?
What?
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the you'd better
I need to prove that wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit something with certain evidence that should do it. If you look at the body itself, that should make it clear. Can't you just be front faster, man? Okay, whatever. Okay.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything!
Final strike.
How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
This should prove it.
Because he threw a bucket of water on it to put out the flame.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
Girl.
I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it.
Oh no.
I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
Oh no.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi
Oh no.
is Ki.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Makoto's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone that's...
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever, which is why I can't let that happen.
Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game, and now you decide to blame me?
I mean, it makes sense, all things considered.
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko?
My dog looks so sad over on the couch.
But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial, something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
How?
Huh?
Why is she digging?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
And something that the scene was used to cover the body could have been the tarp. But no, I feel like that was on the ground wet, though.
You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
So, not so, but water sliding ground. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know how that works.
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did.
Oh.
The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
What the heck? Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? I can't think about that right now. That tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, it must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko's trying to say. Oh my gosh. Body before the explosion of the body, now it's expecting to move that body.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
I was trying to figure out the heck this thing was.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right?
Oh yeah.
Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
What?
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
Dude.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
What? I mean, yeah, obviously. The blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinkler, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended—
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
That's the blood right there from the garden, right? Which means... There's the chicken, there we go.
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood?
That's so gross.
Man, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
Girl, what?
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, There's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so.
Think harder, man.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh, no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
And the suspicion falls back on me. Why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. This guy's dead body has been added to the truthful section of your handbook.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it?
Neither.
Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
No.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't wanna anyway. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to him, Makoto? Huh? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
I can't be sure of what actually happened last night. Thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything that's up until now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. What about the bomb? Maybe it's the family that their body can be there.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it!
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
We've already established that the clothes put on the body after the top was removed. It means the knife was supposed to put into the body.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then...
Hold on, I gotta double check something. The raid took place before the sprinklers turned on. The suspect covered his body with a tarp to prevent it from being wet. Later, when they removed the tarp, the suspect placed it right after it. Okay.
That seals it! Makoto did it!
Probably
Just because I had the knife once,
knife was put in.
that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Okay, so I think that
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that seals it. Just because I had that automatically...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, so there's no question.
You took that knife...
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Shut up! I need to get through this.
The knife we found... It's the same one. It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that seals it. Just because I had that automatically makes... Well,
Getting stabbed is what killed...
There we go.
no, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp and then put the bloody coat on it. In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine.
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
Then there would be no need for the deck. The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot. No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see. Victims might have been stabbed a single time. They've been struck in the head with an object about a 6-foot metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife...
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her.
So did whoever... So did they put the mask on her while she put it on the long hair?
Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to...
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic-level spontaneous combustion!
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Why do I have to stop it? There's only one explanation I can think of for the explosion.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
I sound like the victim her little paws staring at her and I could stop and back in. I look at her and she look at me. I look at her. She look at me. Betty, I love you.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
Yes, I just taking all of it. You determine what ultimately killed the victim. You need to concentrate. Probably a blow to the head. Or explosive blow to the head. That's seriously the only... Okay, I guess.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
The knife was covered up and all those other wounds on her body were pressed. It only leaves...
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury...
The explosion didn't kill her.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't then...
Oh, yeah.
That's gotta be it. There was evidence that she...
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
What am I supposed to be shooting here? I'm not quite sure. I am about as smart as... Okay. What you think is some situation in what I said? I don't know, man. I'm trying to gather my thoughts. And
Shoot!
I have that thought. Okay,
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then shall we continue the debate?
How do I still
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? Then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
There we go. I grabbed it. Okay.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of then.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well,
Yeah?
And it wasn't then there's
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
and more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal
Injury has yet to be.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Same button. Okay.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh, yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground and spit on it.
Girl.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Hero.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Oh my gosh, the real murder weapon. Oh, is this some smoothies?
I got it!
Are you kidding me?
Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Those aren't even that much like a pipe, they're so thin.
An arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Oh, the arrows were duct taped together. That's where there's blood on the... Okay.
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds
How would there be blood?
kind of weird.
Duct tape is some head wound and the arrows being used to get blood up there when wearing a mask. No, I don't know.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
Girl, I don't blame Hina for doubting it because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more thing.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master. You have no right!
Okay, so... There's just that titanium arrow.
The titanium arrow.
It was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be...
No, that's wrong. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? Well, surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Oh boy. I have evidence? Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo? Logic next to the dojo locker. Why is the color of the thing changed? Is it kind of gone faster? Oh, wait, am I supposed to refuse to give the answer? Okay, I think this is the branching point where it does the, good and bandit, and so, if we go with calling Kyoko out and using evidence, then...
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is... right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle.
Wait, hold on. She wouldn't have been able to get into... Oh.
Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are...
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just there's one more thing I need to ask. Kyoko. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me? Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked? She came to my rescue. Could that be when? Which would mean that Kyoko killed someone?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Because she doesn't have the key to her room, he does. What? Jackie should know better than anyone? What does that mean? Right, because it's freaking... when the body was found.
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room.
Correct.
But could I really have done that?
Kyoko gave her room key to Byakuya, right? Which would mean she could
Those
not have
words
done
you
that.
just spoke.
What do you mean?
Exactly. I'm not the...
You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya,
Master would never...
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Is that what you're...
You stated a...
You said I hid the evidence of my crime and then left the locker key in my own room. But could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly.
I'm not the killer.
You should understand...
Byakuya,
Master would never...
There's proof that you
Aren't the culprit.
There we go. Yes.
No, that's wrong.
There's proof. It is proof.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room
Why not?
because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. But this isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie? Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the Mastermind has laid for us. The Mastermind's trap. The Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The Mastermind's trap? The victim was Mikuro, and Kyoko was... killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? I feel like I need to save the game at this point. Okay, we're gonna save? Just so we can reload in case anything happens. So we can come back in a second. What am I supposed to do? The Mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. You know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I was decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. Run away! Okay, okay, this is the point where we make the decision that causes the two different endings. So let's pursue the lie.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
Come back in a minute and actually follow up with the correct answer.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you, so let's hear it. Where's this lie, then?
Kyoko is definitely lying, and it must be because there's some other deeper truth she wants to keep hidden. Okay, so then... Kyoko's account.
I didn't have the key to my room because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
Then, when we searched Kyoko's room, how else could the key have gotten there?
Someone other than me must have put it there. That's the only explanation.
Kyoko Claire told me before the trial started that she had stolen something very important from the headmaster's room.
I didn't have the key to my room because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that.
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
No, that's wrong.
This is so messed up. I feel so bad already. We made our choice to continue forward.
Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself. Didn't you, Kyoko?
Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school, which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing—
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it.
Oh, no.
So I lost.
I didn't Makoto. Hissing that he wouldn't tell her out on this.
That's all this means.
Huh?
No.
Then, are you saying you really did, Kyoko? You really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
I feel so bad.
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out.
What?
So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Oh no.
But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
Oh no. 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 Oh no. I feel bad. I made the wrong choice. Good job, you got it right. Brilliantly right. We got it right? Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? But something strange is going on here. There's something wrong with this whole class trial. Kyoko!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
I prepared an extra special punishment this time. Is everyone ready? Okay then.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Oh boy. Oh no. Game over. Kyoko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh no. Bad. Oh my gosh. No. How the heck did he even build this inside of the school, actually? What the heck? At the school lesson. So good. He looks so upset. I feel so bad. Is she just not allowed to move from his feet? Like, oh my gosh. Like, is she tied to it? I don't think she's tied to it. I don't. What the? Are you kidding me? What the heck? Oh. Oh boy. And that's how the class trial of Mikuro Ikuthaba came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent, or regardless, the truth was lost forever. Even for me, I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Makuro's class trial, and in the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak ever again. We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. Oh boy. What the heck is this image? Peace, but only inside of the school. Hold on. Okay, hold on. So Toko died, apparently, after that. And all three of the guys have children without the Kita? What the heck? That's so weird. Where did they get the change of clothes? Where did they get the clothes for the children? What the heck? Peace, only for us. That was the only hope we had. Hope, hope, hope? This is hope?
No! This isn't right!
Oh, okay, cool. Huh?
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
Oh, are we back? We back. Okay. For claim? Oh, that's right. I have to... Do I expose Kyoko's lie or not? If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. I know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? She's not wrong. I have to think about this very carefully. What do I do? I have to decide right away, here and now, whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. Okay, cool. So then we get sent back. Okay, cool. So then, what happens if we click run away? Let it go. I've made my decision. I've got to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here, something that has to do with the mastermind's trap, like Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What?
Oh no!
It had to be Makoto, right?
No!
I don't see any other option.
Oh, wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
No!
Huh?
Monokuma waited until just then to freaking end the chat before Makoto could say anything.
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Kyoko's confused, but she's like, what the heck are you talking
Voting
about?
time?
Like, she was not expecting this because even she thought that there would be enough time. No. Okay, I got an A at least. Wow, look at all those medals I got.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What the heck? This feels wrong on so many levels. Girl, you're kicking me. Oh no, now Makoto's gonna sit the class. The hydraulic press seat. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yes, sorry. It wasn't the fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense.
Shing!
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills! Chills! Kills!
Possibly thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Choco?
I don't expect you to forgive me.
I don't
know this is all my fault.
expect you to forgive me. I know this so much. She's so upset. Choco?
Let's give it everything we've got!
Oh my god.
It's punishment time!
She made Makoto help her so much with trying to find out the truth that it resulted in him getting blamed for it and him being a viable option to be executed for. Thinking too deep. Ow, gosh, that sucks. Monica was willing to accept either one of them as the answer. Makoto has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. That's so messed up. Oh my gosh. Hello, though. Oh man, look at that. That's so sad. Look at him go. Just in there. This is such a betrayal to high schooler. What would have happened if we had chosen to run away? I'm kind of curious. I mean, probably nothing different, right? I don't know. Like, where would any of these been run to? After school lessons. Again. The second time. What the heck is this? He's just gonna do a freaking lesson. Choco is being stemmed or stemmed with one of the colors being stemmed with something. Oh gosh. His face is turning really blue. Wait. Oh my god! Oh, so there you go! Oh, the floor opened up and he just fell down. What? Oh, what's it done? Is he gonna be okay? What the heck?
What?
Huh? What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that? Yeah, it had to be.
This
Alter ego. Alter ego. Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Dang it all to hell. I don't believe this.
It would seem...
Seems he finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely saw this thing. It was a pinch. An itch. Stupid virus is gone now. Got it. And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat. Wait, you're never going to find him again. To waste away in the garbage spewing pit in a way that's even better than punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Oh. Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell's going on?
Calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
Talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. What? The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. What the heck? Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. High school. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate student was me. What the heck? What is happening? Why are we back at the start? But what? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zoink off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing sleeping here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Oh, okay. Finally. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare? Heck, my computer's dying again. There we go. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. One awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remember it all too well, but it happened. Ultra Ego saves me, and he used up the last bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now, for myself and for my friend. With that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of here, or out there. Are we just laying down? We are literally laying down on the floor, aren't we? Bruh, okay. Let's see here. Okay, what's this pile of garbage? Is that an airplane? How'd something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? Your guess is as good as mine. The heck is this? That's a rocket and a tank. I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. Is this a desk? This is a desk. It's probably the one that fell down here with me. Okay, and then all that's left is this door right here. Rattle, rattle. It's locked. Rattle, rattle. No matter how many times I push or pull or kick at it, it won't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquid I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides, but there's still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left. After not being able to eat or drink. Careful. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. Crunch? What? What the? The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, drawing me awake. As I watched the pile of garbage jostle in promenade shape, did something fall down over there? Something fell from above. What could it have been? Hey yo, did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out with whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash. How rude. Before she would emerge from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
This place smells awful. Kyoko?
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again. First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you! I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and made its way towards my stomach. Phew, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up, then? Of course not! After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Okay, Kyoko, what are we doing here? What are you doing here? But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me? Pay a debt, or no, to atone. Oh.
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you.
I
abandoned you. Don't say that, you didn't abandon me. But that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
So listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason I had to survive no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive...
In other words...
is that I can do what I came to this school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope Speak Family for one very important reason. So you have some reason for coming to Hope Speak?
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did once.
Until
recently, I've forgotten what it was. You forgot? But that's... I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia? Then is it really true you lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as we arrived at the school? The first thing. You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted when I woke up. I was trapped.
That's right.
I fainted too. But when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. I just connected.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school. I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive you didn't work in the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason they can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability, somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind, which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help?
Why is that?
If I did that, we all worked as one. The mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind, one of us? If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it would make sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but... I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
It's just like the dream I had before, but why did that happen? But why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna save the game here, and we'll continue on with the rest next time, because we are almost an hour and 30 minutes, and, we did technically finish the trial, so there's no need to continue. So we'll just save here and end the video, and we'll come back next time when we have more time. And trying to record as many videos as possible for the Halloween special so I can focus on the horror games, because, only special. So, I am actively actually pre-recording Danganronpa properly this time instead of just the day before. Alright, I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.